Challenge Cup friendly between the Saints and the Swinton Lions. Saints side for this afternoon: Aitchison at full-back, Steve Hall, Andy Haig, Paul Newell and Anthony Sullivan the three-quarters, Tommy Martin and Bobby Golding in the half-backs. Apollo Pedalini, Paul Anderson, Julian O'Neill the front row, Chris Joynt, Ian Pickavance, Paul Sculthorpe in the back three. On the bench, John Hamilton, Jason Johnson, Carl Hammond and Brett Goldspink. The Swinton Lions side: Mark Welsby at full-back, Simon Ashcroft, Jimmy Evans, Jimmy Vicosa, Gavin Price-Jones make up the three-quarters. Steve Gartland and Ian Watson, the half-back pairing with Matt Knowles, Peter Cannon, Wes Rogers in the front row, Andy Coley, Paul Barrow, Sean Casey in the back three, with Damien Cleary, David Longo, Dave McComas, Tommy Hodgkinson, Ryan Stazika and Gareth Adams on the bench. A Swinton Lions side littered with ex-St Helens. And Swinton now, obviously they are toning up for next weekend's local derby against Amateurs Folly Lane in the Challenge Cup. They're playing here against back-to-back Challenge Cup holder St Helens. Quite a few of the Saints first team has had a run out last Sunday at Preston against Lancashire Lynx. So obviously they want to get back in the action. Captains there, centre field, Chris Joynt and Sean Casey. Just for the customary photograph there, Bernard Platt, the Saints photographer, just doing the honours. Your referee is Alan Burke. We look forward to getting into action, and then hopefully 14th, 15th of February, a home tie, if we're lucky, in the first round of the Challenge Cup as far as we're concerned, but the fourth round in all. Not many people here today, crisp afternoon. Saints with ball possession straight away. Perolini, the man that was bringing it through, now it's with Pickavance. Good tackling by the Lions. O'Neill taking it up. 3 tackles gone and Saints virtually up to the halfway line. Chris Joynt, the captain. Good tackling there. Second row, Paul Barrow quickly in. Bobby Golding rubbers it upfield. Just trickling into touch, 5 metres from the Swinton try line. Scrum down, Swinton head and feed. Watson. The Lions have the possession. Saints move up quickly. Once again, solid running, good play by the Lions. They move 20 odd metres downfield. From acting half-back, scampering away. Joynt and Perolini in at the tackle. Casey moves it left. Simon Ashcroft coming in from the right flank. And Swinton with an early injury as they move the possession. Good running there, Paul Barrow. Last one of the sequence. Paul Aitchison juggling a bit, but comes away with it. Anthony Sullivan, Saints vice-captain, 20 metres out. Referee Burke urging the Lions to get back onside. Golding, Joynt giving the dummy. Tommy Martin back in the fold there after another major knee construction. Paul Anderson attacked in half. Bobby Golding inside past the Sculthorpe. 15 metres short, last one of the sequence. Newlove, Martin. It's grubbered through for Sullivan. The ball taken dead, and the Lions will drop out, giving Saints back ball possession from between the sticks there. Perolini, the Terminator. 30 metres from the Lions line. Andy Haig. Anderson at dummy half. Golding along the line. Martin offers the dummy. Martin puts it inside. Anderson takes it. Saints in for the first score. Little bit of Tommy Martin magic again there, working the loop. Lovely ball inside, Anderson in support, Saints backing up, and Anderson in for the try. 3 minutes gone. Saints on the board with the 4-pointer. And Bobby Golding just slightly to the left of centre. Looking to get his eye in. Slots it over. Saints 6, Swinton Lions 0. Saints kick off. Watson gathers, slips it inside to Paul Barrow. Peter Cannon in the hooking role, another lad that's graced the turf here at Nosey Road. Cannon again, Watson. Quick ball there, substitute David Longo came on earlier for Steve Gartland in the second minute. Gartland off with what looked like a thigh strain. Short ball inside. Good running by the Lions up to the halfway line. Last tackle of the sequence. David Longo pumps it downfield. And Paul Aitchison, the big rangy full-back. Steve Hall, local lad, come through the academy team. Played last week at Preston. Innocent Helens select side. Now it's Julian O'Neill. Head down, drives it in. Quickly brought to earth. Cannon, one of the tacklers, and Barrow. Golding with a floated ball. Over on the far side. Well taken. Aitchison coming through there. The head went back. The referee was right on the job. Saints have the penalty. It's now with Newlove. Sidestepped inside Newlove. Slips it to Sullivan. Sullivan again. Driving. 5 metres short. Martin at dummy half. Probably another score for the Saints here. Golding puts the ball back. Pickervans couldn't take it. The ball went back. It's now with O'Neill. The referee says play on. It slipped out. Pickervans taking the ball up. Anderson attacked in half. The ball moved to the left. Saints couldn't gather it, neither could Swinton, but Swinton have it. I think that's Jimmy Vicosa that came up with it. Once again, the Lions still in their own territory. Trailing by 6 points to 0. John Casey had slipped it over there to Longo. Now a good break there. Second row man Andy Coley. Looks a good prospect there. Rampaging run. Saints penalised. Holding down in the tackle. And Sean Casey finds touch. 10 metres short of the Saints line. Cannon. Short ball there. Matt Knowles. Another excellent Helens lad there, Knowles. Oh, he drives it in. Oh, that's a good try by the Lions. Simon Ashcroft in for the try. The Saints were caught off guard, and a great try there by Ashcroft. Knowles drove it up. Saints couldn't really put him to earth. He slipped the ball up, and Ashcroft in support took it, and nobody was there. He went over for the 4-pointer. Great try there by Ashcroft, and the Lions could be level here. Watson, left-footed kicker, 10 or 12 metres to the left of the sticks, floats it. Oh, that's plumb, isn't it? Plumb in the middle, that. Scores all level, 6 points apiece. Watson converts the Ashcroft try. Casey, oh, he puts it out on the full. That's a mistake from Sean Casey. Gives the Saints a penalty on the centre spot. Good deep kick. Saints move up quickly, 10 metres from the Swinton line. Anderson turns it inside. Saints now with a set of 6. Short ball there to O'Neill from Tommy Martin. He's going to be the playmaker. There's no danger about that, Martin. Nice to see him back on the field. Sculthorpe. Once again, the Saints move it crossfield. Golding drop-off ball to Newlove. Oh, Newlove, oh, puts it inside, but it goes to a Swinton man. Chris Joynt had shouted for it, but the Swinton man just got in between them. And now the Lions, Jimmy Vicosa, comes away with the possession. Cannon along the line. Wes Rogers forced back. Sculthorpe and Pickavance. Second row man Andy Coley looks a useful lad. Slips the ball out over there on the far side to Gavin Price-Jones. And the Saints are being tested. Early minutes yet. Oh, Casey with a forward pass. My word, wasn't it just? The referee saw it. That's unusual. But Sean Casey, excellent ball handler, good player. Went from Saints to Whitehaven. It's a 4-hour trek up there, isn't it? And then things obviously not working out really. Got to move to Swinton. Bit more local. Tommy Martin puts one inside to Aitchison, and that certainly looked to him forward as well. But the referees let it go. Aitchison held down in the tackle by Wes Rogers, and Martin quickly finds touch, and Saints in an attacking position again. Along the line, Martin, Golding, precision pass in there. Sculthorpe puts it out to Young Hall. Is he in? Oh, lovely try. Steve Hall in the top corner, scored one last weekend. He might have scored 2, mightn't he? They say yes, he scored 2 last weekend against the Lynx. But Steve Hall in the 12th minute, and Saints 10 points to 6 now, just edging in the lead. So Bobby Golding, 20 metres out, but right on the touchline. Floats it in, short of the crossbar, 10-6. Obviously nice for Sean McRae's first team squad to get a run out. Still a couple of weeks before we're in action again. 2 or 3 weeks in the Challenge Cup. And the Saints are the holders, and Sean McRae unbeaten in 2 seasons in the Challenge Cup. And he'll be looking forward to keep that record intact. And no doubt the lads will. They want 3 in a row. The old pie eaters had 8 in a row, didn't they? I don't think that'll be beaten, but it'd be nice. Longo, dummy half. The Lions move it on the short side. Andy Hagan at the tackle there. Swinton move it across. Sean Casey there doing the spade work. Now the ball kicked downfield. Anthony Sullivan offers the ball to Aitchison, drives it crossfield, hands the man off, slips the ball to Steve Hall. He couldn't take it cleanly, and in effect Saints have lost ground there, 10-15 metres. Sullivan looking quite sharp and aggressive so far in these early minutes. Pick of Vance, Aitchison, out to Newlove. Powerful drive from Newlove. Martin inside to Chris Joint. Up to the halfway line. Saints in possession. In the lead by 10 points to 6. 15 minutes gone on the clock. That's good tackling there, centre field. Sculthorpe going through. Short kick from Aitchison there. Well, Aitchison following it up, but adjudged offside, I should say. And the Lions have the penalty. Not that much breeze, but the ball curled back. Peter Cannon will restart. Well, Martin pinches it 1-1. Well, the referee had let it go. And then somebody said something. Well, he's given him offside. They'll pick the bones out of that. How many 8 from 10, Mr. Burke? Wes Rogers. Cannon at dummy half. The other prop, Matt Knowles. Instigator of that try. Well, Knowles slips a lovely ball out again. Back to Rogers. Rogers head down, drives it through. Perolini. Well, he can't get it to the ground. Rogers still going. Great run from Rogers. Not a lot of forward momentum. But the Lions looking the business. Second row man, Paul Barrow. Cannon wants the action. He wants it straight away. He's going for the line. He burrows under the tackle. He's brought down. Casey along the line. Watson. Longo. Lofted ball. The Lions are attacking. Good play there. Second row man going for the line. Andy Coley. The Lions look hungry, don't they? They're held just short. Great running. Watson chips it through. The ball's loose. Offside decision against Swinton Lions. A little bit of respite for the Saints there. They were certainly being tested, the defence. Nothing like match practice, is there? Then the ball's lost. Perolini couldn't hold it. The referee stopped the game. Perolini did come back up with the possession, but well, he's let it go. It must have been the other ball, obviously, on the field, and I thought Perolini had lost it. First clanger of the season. I can assure you it won't be the last. Good running there, pick of Vance. Well, this lad obviously could be on his way from St Helens, but he's one that I would keep in the side. He actually came to St Helens from Swinton, did Ian Pickavance. And he's been a very shrewd signing. And let's hope all our other signings are very shrewd as well. Anderson, Martin, Golding, Perolini, sidesteps, puts it out to the back door. Tidied up there by Andy Haig. 12 metres from the Swinton line, centre field, 10-6 to score in Saints' favour. Martin and Golding, short ball to Sculthorpe. Sculthorpe will cross the line. Can he touch it down? The referee's right on the job. He's looking. Well, I don't know what he's looking at. He's there, isn't he? Yes, he gives the try. And Sculthorpe over for his first try in a Saints jersey after 18 minutes. Let's hope it's the first of many. Great running there by the Saints and good interpassing, and the strength of this lad, about 6'1", 6'2", and he drove it in there. The referee was right on the job. We couldn't see whether he touched it down. The referee looked to both touch judges for what use they were, because he was right on the job with a host of players round him, and then he awarded the try. 14-6. Goal in, it just shapes, goes to the left of the sticks, waved away. 14-6 the score remains. Saints 4 subs limbering up down there, keeping warm. Bitterly cold day. Well, it is on this side. You're not so bad if you're on the main stand side, basking in the sun. Change of direction. Swinton move it on the short side. Chris jointing for the tackling with Tommy Martin. Good handling as the Lions keep it going, but it's a knock on. Well, the referee says it. Well, if it touched his foot and went forward, my word. He's keeping it going, Mr. Burke. I mean, it is only a friendly after all, supposedly, in inverted commas. Jimmy Vicosa, ex-Lee player. Longo puts a tester up. Aitchison takes it well, and he's going to have to take it well. He keeps his feet and still goes, and then he gets clattered again for his trouble. Saints keep the possession on the far. Well, the referee said it was a knock-on. The handling looked all right when he picked it up. The initial pass was quite poor. Well, this is going to cock us up, isn't it? No number on the back, but that's par for the course. Swinton making another substitution. Slipped into the second row. The Lions with the ball possession. Moving it over to the right. Matt Knowles. Longo, Watson. Good running on that far side, Jimmy Evans. Oh yes, good try from Evans. Led the Saints and Mary Dempster. Excellent work from the Lions. Super work, took it over here, just inside the Saints half, moved it along the line and slipped it out to Evans. He went down the flank there and the Saints couldn't hold him. Great work, 14 points to 10. Adams, the man that's just come on for second row man Paul Barrow. The goal kick waved away, or the conversion attempt I should say, waved away. 14-10 the score. The Lions restart. 23 minutes gone. Pedalini, the man in possession. Julian O'Neill driving the ball up. Anderson attacked in half. Swinton move up quickly. Pick a bounce down with a shoulder. Couldn't evade the tackle of Vicosa. But Newland streaks away. Slips it to Sullivan. He has to come infield. No way through for him. Longlow completes the tackle. But Saints look sharp. Newlove looks up to the mark. Troubled a lot with a toe injury. Let's hope they can get him sorted out. Bobby Golding puts it high. A tester for Welsby. Took it well in the in-goal area. And Swinton will restart from the centre of the 20. Well taken under pressure. Oh, Swinton has scored 2 tries, but if they get down at that end and put pressure in that bottom corner there, with the sun in the Saints' eyes in this first half, that'll cause a few problems. 25 minutes gone now. 14-10 the score. The Lions in possession, virtually on the halfway line. Watson along the line. Adams. The Lions again moving it to the right. Dribble it, kick through. Newlove takes it. Aitchison linking up from the full-back position. Obviously, he's got to make this full-back berth his own. I mean, that's what they've signed him as a full-back. Alan Hunt, that's played full-back, has gone. Steve Prescott, the regular full-back's gone. Danny Arnold, he used to play full-back, no longer with us. Jason Johnson, that's on the bench today, he's a full-back, come stand-off, come, I suppose, a utility player is Jason, but Saints move it up. Newlove now. Adams was it in at the tackle on Newlove. Martin chips it through. Well taken at the back of the sticks, but Martin just going through his repertoire. One talented footballer there, Tommy Martin. The Lions lose the ball. Saints take it quickly. Tommy Martin, oh, look at that. Super stuff, brilliant stuff. Just as I was saying about Tommy Martin singing his praises. 26 minutes gone. The ball's lost by the Lions. It comes over, and Martin, with the 3 and 4 men on his left, just offers the ball. All the Swinton players took it, and Martin just ghosted into the left of the sticks. Saints looking to introduce Brett Goldspink as Golding converts the try. Ian Pickavance is the answer. So Hammond and Goldspink on. Pickavance and Perellini off. Cannon wants a quick play of the ball, urging or trying to influence the referee, I should say. And this big second rower, Andy Coley, looks very sharp. Tommy Martin down there just took a knock. As the Lions move it away, Joint, the captain, wrestles him to the ground along with Julian O'Neill. Sean Casey, scything his way through is Casey. Talented footballer, this Lions captain and loose forward. Touched the Saints player and went back, and Anderson tidied it up, slipped it to Paul Newlove. Swinton Lions coach now by Les Holiday, and he's done the rounds, hasn't he, of the rugby league clubs. Big Cumbrian forward and loose forward. Talented tactician. Tommy Martin off and Jason Johnson on. As I said, Tommy Martin just taking a knock, and obviously no chance is going to be taken in this pre-season friendly. Hammond slips a lovely ball inside. Andy Haig, I think, the man in possession. Golding Drawing the defence across, slips it back inside Newlove, now with Jason Johnson, right in at the action, slips it back inside to Anderson, Sage move it over to the right, lovely ball handling there, great stuff. Oh, it's going to be a try all the way. Is that Anderson in for his second? I think it is. Yes, Paul, oh, is it? Or is it Jason Johnson? Yes, it's Paul Anderson. Super ball handling skills by the Saints. Anderson up there in the thick of it. So quite a healthy squad for the Saints to select from. Golding pops it over there. Another 6 points to the Saints, 26-10. Ten minutes to the half-time interval. Saints kick off. Watson gathers it. Slips it inside to substitute forward Gareth Adams. Cannon steps up at acting half. By Corser looking for it. Now he gets it. The Lions will welcome this. Obviously, as I said earlier on, a local derby against Swinton Amateurs Folly Lane. Next weekend in the third round proper of the Challenge Cup. The Lions up to the halfway line. Trailing 26 points to 10 here at Nosey Road. Adams on a diagonal run. Down on the centre spot. Last tackle of the sequence. Cannon moves it over to the left. Longo kicks it downfield. It's out on the full. Turnover there without being on the sixth tackle. Sculthorpe plays it. Anderson at dummy half. Slips it inside to Julian O'Neill. Joint, Johnson, Newlove again, but Vicorsa sticks to him like glue. Aitchison attacked in half. Jason Johnson now sidesteps, just taken down by Adams and Wes Rogers. Golding, inside run there from goal strength. Shows a fair turn of pace for a big lad. Prop forward, doesn't he? Well, Swinton moving up offside. The acting half-back player of the Saints there, just taking his eye off the ball. Paul Anderson, the knock-on ruled. And a scrum down, it's going to be with Swinton head and feet, isn't it? It is. They move quickly out of the blocks there, the Lions. Goldspink showed some good touches last week as well. He got 2 tries in that game against the Lynx at the Lancashire Lynx at Preston. Good strong running forward, and let's hope we see him obviously in the Super League running through for plenty more. Simon Ashcroft, try scorer for the Lions. Watson, well taken. Well, the man bounced off the tackle of Sculthorpe. Watson again, the pivot. Second row man, Coley. Slips a lovely ball out there, does Coley. There's no danger about that. The ball has gone back, so referee Burke says. And who are we to argue with him? We can argue till we're blue in the face, but it won't make any difference. Peter Cannon, oh lovely! Quick out of the blocks there, saw the gap. Great try by Cannon. 34 minutes gone, and Saints once again exposed. I suppose Saints coach Sean McRae will be looking at, obviously there's this as a run out, a training type video when he looks at it again, but he won't be pleased with what he sees, will he? 26-10, and it's going to be 26-16 when Watson pops this over. That's correct there, Watson pops it over, 26-16, and 5 minutes to go. A few Lions spectators below us, geeing the side on. And why not? It's only down the road. And it's a good while since we've been to Swinton, isn't it? I think last time they was in the first division, what was it, 91, 92? Anderson knocks it back, juggles with it, awkward ball, sun in his eyes. As I said, down there in that bottom corner. Steve Hall coming in off the wing. Joint saw the gap, still drove it up. Adams brings him down, but the ball slipped to Aitchison. Along the line now, inside to Sculthorpe from Hammond. Bobby Golding looking for the runner. Newlove's the man there. Diagonal drop off ball. But the Lions read it well. Matt Knowles quickly in. Completed the tackle. Along with Adams. The ball lost. O'Neill knocked it forward. Lions have the possession. Simon Ashcroft brought down on the halfway line, 20 metres in from the popular side stand here. Blindside move by the Lions. Mark Welsby. Cannon inside. Watson along the line. Casey. Lovely ball there. Longo on to Coley. Good run from Coley. Slips it out. The ball turned back inside. Longo. Well, the referee, what's he seen? Forward pass. Has he given? Scrum down head and feet to the Saints, but there's some lovely handling there by the Swinton Lions. Super stuff. Good running football from the Lions. Golding feeds. Sculthorpe gathers up. 20 metres out. Chris Joint draws the man in. Anderson, one-handed, put to earth. Johnson, mismoved there, now with Newlove. Adams, in at the tackle. Sullivan gathers the ball from the acting half-back position. Jason Johnson took it well, slips a lovely ball out to Aitchison. Hammond's with him, but he couldn't take it. That was a try all over for the Saints. Lovely work by Jason Johnson. Lovely slip to round the man ball to Aitchison. Then the turn back inside to Hammond. And he couldn't take it. That had 6 points written all over it. 2 minutes to the interval. 26-16 in favour of the Saints. Cannon, Watson, Casey, Watson. Nearly an interception by Carl Hammond. Coley brought down there before he can get in his stride. Mark Welsby. Down the left flank, Welsby again. Taken by Sculthorpe, I think it is, on that far side. Aitchison and Sculthorpe it was. The Lions again moving in along the line. Casey, oh, short ball, and that's a tackle and a half from Goldspink, isn't it? And Rogers knew all about that. Well, that's the sixth tackle. Is that the turnover? It certainly is. Good tackling, good running. This Goldspink, he's there, taking the ball up. Looks a useful acquisition. Steve Hall Just brought down short of the halfway. Saints move it left. Joint. The Saints played it there. The crowd were jeering. The referee looked to the touch judge on this side. He said the ball had been reaped out. Penalty to the Saints. Probably the last action of the first half. Golding, Johnson. Awkward ball. Tidied up by the Saints. There's the half-time hooter. 26-16 the score. First half tries. 2 from Paul Anderson. 1 from Paul Sculthorpe. 1 from Tommy Martin. And tries for Swinton from Ashcroft and Cannon. And Evans slipped one in between. Half-time here at Nosey Road. Pre-season friendly. Saints 26, Swinton 16. Swinton Lions trailing 26-16 at half-time. And Swinton used to be our regular opponents on New Year's Day in the 60s. What a great side of the past that obviously have fell on hard times. Saints and Swinton met regularly in the Lancs Cup finals, 61-65 era. Saints victorious on 4 occasions. Obviously plenty of famous players graced the Swinton Station Road ground. Albert Bland, Ken Gowers, John Speed, Peter Smethers, Alan Buckley, Adel Bate. Adel Bate, he's a local news agent here in St Helens. But great players there, and they'll, a lot of names that'll bring back memories. Plenty from round this area. But we're away for the second half. A few changes at half-time. See if we can run through them as we get them. But 26-16 the half-time score. And the Lions have the ball. Coley slips a lovely ball out there on the far side to Ashcroft. Chris Joint's come off at half-time, and Jason Johnson, also Sean Casey, he's been replaced at half-time. The Lions have the possession. Dave McCormick there, he's come on at half-time. Also Tommy Hodgkinson, another player that was a regular first teamer here at Nosey Road, not all that long ago too. Perolini back on. Saints have the possession as the Lions are ordered by referee Burke to get back on side. John Hamilton come on at half-time, and Saints winning a penalty there. Jimmy Vicosa allegedly pushing the Saints man down. Quick tap penalty taken by Bobby Golding. Perolini scragged to the ground. Hamilton quick play the ball from the acting half-back position. Hamilton tidies it up again as Pickavance burst through, then put a speculator out. Short ball from Carl Hammond on to Paul Anderson. Golding looking for the ball. He couldn't release it there. Good Brett Goldspink. Hammond, Sculthorpe, Pickavance touched the Swinton Lion player and he gathered it. He did well there. There'll be another substitution for Swinton that's come on. Ryan Staziker. Matt Knowles wrestled to the earth. Tommy Odd at acting half-back. Deep kick upfield. It's not going to find touch, I don't think. Aitchison, well, it is touching goal, has it? No, yes, just rolled over. An astute kick upfield there. Aitchison was well back. Both sides onside. Sullivan coming in first man. 4-man reception committee. Stasiker and Hodgkinson. Now it's with Hamilton. Rush past the first line of defence. Quick play of the ball. Sculthorpe takes it from acting half-back. Slips it out of the back door to Carl Hammond. Aitchison on the inside. 20 metres inside Swinton territory. 26-16 the score. 4 minutes gone of the second half. Bobby Golding launches the attack onto Newlove. Outside to Sullivan. Turns the ball back inside to Golding. It goes to the ground and the Lions come up with it. Hodgkinson went from Saints. Well, he had a spell at Bradford. There's Apollo Perolini, gets the ball from the chip kick through. Well taken down, 12 metres out centre field. Saints on the attack. Bobby Golding just hacks it on. Newlove turns it back inside. Saints keep the ball moving. Hammond, Golding, Aitchison, line it out. Brett Goldspink in for his try here at Nosey Road. Good handling by the Saints. Side to side, corner to corner. Goldspink in for the try. Yes, Goldspink's first try at Nosey Road, and judging by last week, 2 at Preston, 1 here. Saints were lining up there though, big overlap on this right hand flank. Looks very useful. Obviously when we start the Super League 3, 1998 season, and that competitive edge there, only time will tell with these lads that's been signed. Golding with the conversion, just drifts away in front of the sticks, 30 points to 16. Short restart. Saints gather it. Newlove inside to Sullivan. Sullivan going for the corner. Can he squeeze it? Oh, yes. He got it down. What will the referee rule? Is he saying he's bounced it? He's having a word with the touch judge. That was a good move there by the Saints. Right from the kick-off. He's given the try. Sullivan in. Well, that was great. Great work by the Saints. From the kick-off. Newlove leapt up for it. He turned it round into Sullivan. Sullivan went for the corner and got the ball down. The Saints have a new away strip, just been released. Manufactured by Mizuno. It's in teal and orange. Teal and orange are judged as the current favourite colours in the world of fashion. And obviously the Saints keeping up in the world of fashion. Get it in your souvenir shop now. Go in and see the staff, all kinds of souvenirs and clothing available. They'll only be too grateful to attend to you. The goal kick waved away there, 34-16. 2 tries in 2 minutes. Once again that kick off, but it didn't come off this time. The Lions had been more aware. Adams coming through, brought down 10 metres short of the halfway. Watson losing his footing. The Lions have the ball. Well, they've lost it right in front of our camera position. Tackling by Perolini. And the prop forward, Wes Rogers, couldn't take it. Strum down, head and feed to the Saints. Bobby Golding with the ball in his hands. Blindside move, Sculthorpe well taken by Watson. The ball over here to Steve Hall. Plenty of competition on the Saints' right flank this season with Steve Hall, who's been blooded here. Played again last week, obviously. Tony Stewart, just been offered a full-time contract. And Chris Smith, signed from Castleford for £60,000. Another 15,000 when he plays 20 games for the Saints. And another couple of bob if and when he makes international honours. Golding. Sculthorpe on the diagonal, slips the ball out to Haig, he couldn't take it. Swinton couldn't take it either. Gavin Price-Jones couldn't pick it up. 2 knock-ons I think the referee's given. It looks head and feed to Swinton. Watson to feed. The Lions have the possession. Vicosa coming through on the diagonal, quickly dispatched to the earth. Stazika. Ryan Stazika, related to obviously Jed Stazika along the line there somewhere, the ex-Wigan Salford, and I think he did a bit of at Oldham as well, if I'm not mistaken. Forward pass given, is it? Was he given an offside? He's given a forward pass. Didn't look like it from our angle, but Mr. Burke's the man in charge, or so we're led to believe. Golding feeds it. The Lions certainly putting plenty of pressure on the scrum half and the loose forward in the pack, whereas the Saints don't seem to be putting as much pressure on the Swinton pack. Aitchison, inside ball to Hall. Lost his footing, got up, went away again. Lovely combination there between Sculthorpe, Aitchison and Hall. Golding, back to Golding. From Goldspink, Golding again. Slips it out there on the far side. Newlove taken down 8 metres short. Golding puts the crossfield kick. Well, that's taken on the full in the in-goal area by Gavin Price-Jones. Swinton looking to introduce a substitute. Number 14, Damien Cleary, now coming on. Is it Watson that's come off? But the Lions have the possession. Coley. Looks very useful, this lad. Certainly some good running. The Lions have the ball. There's Cleary. Yes, and it's Watson that's been replaced. Chip kick through. Aitchison didn't shirk the task there, did he? Came in, competed for the ball. Both players didn't take it on the full, but Aitchison came up with it. Well, Saints handling. Man, you bet it's cold out there, my word. Sculthorpe. It might have been Mark Wells that came off, I'm quite sure. But Peckerman's rampaging run, still all on, but the Lions have the ball. Adams driving it through, well taken. Perolini, Goldspink again. Slips in there. Tommy Hodgkinson tries to tap his hanks, but Tommy drives forward up to the halfway line. We know what he can do, Tommy Hodgkinson. Excellent broken play runner. Matt Knowles, 5 metres inside Saints territory. Longo, Ship tries to put it through. Anderson comes up with it. Now it's with Perolini. Vila Matauti out. Broke his arm last week at Preston. Sean Long got trouble with the shoulder. Sculthorpe still driving through. Anderson in possession, slips it inside to Haig. Good forward momentum by the Saints. Hammond moving it over to the left. Newlove. Sullivan on his outside. Newlove offered the dummy. The tackle was completed. Hammond on the blind side. Back now to Aitchison. Saints keep it moving. Hammond. Overlap here in the Saints. Certainly the ball handling wasn't clean and crisp, but pick a Vance. John Hamilton scampering away from the dummy half position. Golding chips it through for Goldspink. Taken by the Lions there, Wes Rogers. But Goldspink in again at the tackle. And again Goldspink. So the Lions not added to the score in the second half so far. I suppose that's the kiss of death as far as I'm concerned, but at least they're in their own 20-metre area. Saints lead by 34 points to 16. We've had 15 minutes of the second half gone. Clear it. Good inside ball there to the wingman Bryce Jones. He slips it on to Longo. Anthony Sullivan gets in between and makes sure, puts the ball dead. I told you it was nearly the kiss of death, didn't I? Obviously come up with 3 tries. And did well there. Bobby Golding drops out from between the sticks. Adams picks up that ball from the drop kick out. Anderson the tackler. Vicona acting half-back. Slips the ball up. Saints were in the way now. It's with Sullivan. Let's see what the flying Welsh winger can do. Offers the dummy, bringing it over here to the right. Slips it to Andy Haig on the opposite diagonal. Haig going through him. But there's nobody there on the left because Sullivan's over here. Good cover defence by the Lions. Sculthorpe in the hole. Brought down 10 metres infield. Inside the Lions half, I should say. Hamilton to Hall. Wes Rogers, one of the tacklers there. Perolini juggles with it, takes it, drives it up, 20 metres out. Saints move it left. Hammond, cut out ball there, lovely ball, hat-trick for Anderson, no, he turns it back inside for Aitchison, and Aitchison gets his first in Saints jersey here at Nosey Road. Anderson in there, well, he could have been in there for a hat-trick, but quite unselfishly turned it back inside for Aitchison, who puts it down under the sticks, and Golding, no problem, pops it over. 6 points to the Saints, that brings up the 40 to the Swinton 13. Swinton 16. Tommy Martin back on to the cheers. Chris Joint back on. Sculthorpe is one player that's come off. The Lions have the possession. Tommy Hodgkinson. Going up a blind alley. Blind side. McComas. Cleary. Cut out ball there, missed out Adams. The Lions keep it going. Matt Knowles, the man in possession. Long go at dummy half. Tommy Hodgkinson, the acting half-back berth. Oh, that's a terrible ball from Tommy. Hacked on by Cleary, Damien Cleary. And Paul Aitchison gathers the ball. Swinton should have been on the attack, but now they're forced to defend. And the referee saying Paul Aitchison was tackled there. He's saying his elbow is on the ground, and he got up and carried on. Goal Spinkoff, O'Neill on. Second row man Paul Barrow back on for Swinton. Obviously unlimited substitutions this afternoon in this pre-season friendly. Wes Rogers, 8 metres from the line. 20 minutes gone in this second half, 20 to go. 40 points to 16 in favour of the Saints. Bryce Jones just halted inches from the line. Tommy Hodgkinson looking to bounce one over the whitewash. Forced back, some solid tackling. Adams is there with him. Adams at the acting half-back position. The ball's lost. Well, that's going to be a turnover, that on the 6th tackle, isn't it? Saints in possession, 20 metres away from their own line. Sculthorpe driving the ball upfield. Ball's lost. Stazika has it. I'm saying Sculthorpe, I beg your pardon. Sculthorpe's offering it. Steve Hall driving the ball upfield. Saints are judged to have been holding the man down in the tackle. Tommy Hodgkinson will restart. 10 metres in and 30 metres from the Saints line. Matt Knowles. Forward. Where's Rogers? Inside ball, a Swinton varying the angles. Oh, great tackle there on Barrow. With Swinton having maybe a one-man overlap there. Stazika saw the line, drove for it. He's held down right in front of the sticks, 5 metres short. Saints lining up on their own line. The referee obviously watching them. Now it's with Longo. Rogers. Short ball fed there to McComas. The ball's loose. It's still loose. Gather it. Aitchison comes up with it. But it was Adams that looked to pick up and dive over. He knocked it forward. The head and feed's been given to Swinton. Well, I don't know where he comes up with that one from, but clear it. Well, no, it's not clear. Stazika out to the back of the pack. Stazika will score. The try there from Stazika, and he brought it blindside. And Swinton Lions go over for another try. Off, looking for the conversion. Swinton player being helped off here, and Sean Casey back on. Bryce Jones, that's a great kick. Great kick from Bryce Jones. "22 points to the Lions, 40 to the Saints." And Stasica there, the try scorer, just being cheered off after scoring the try. "16 minutes of the game remaining." O'Neill drive the ball up. Tommy Martin looking for that half break characteristic of Tommy Martin. Chris Joint. Now with Hamilton. Slips it out to Hammond. Overlap here, Anderson onto Aitchison. Back inside to Perellini. Anderson taking a knock there. Jeanette Smith quickly on to treat him. Hammond tries to chip it through. It's all on. The Lions have the possession. Lions in possession, 15 metres short of the halfway line. Tommy Hodgkinson scampering away. No support with him. Clear it. Inside ball to Knowles. Forward pass given. Well, borderline from our angle. The referee spotted it. Aitchison in the centre now. Jason Johnson at the full-back position. Quite a host of changes. Golding feeds. Tommy Martin tries to create the opening. Johnson at dummy half. Inside to Chris Joint. O'Neill. Inside ball to Anderson. Hammond. Johnson linking up. Johnson again, turns back inside. John Hamilton, another youngster there coming through, slips the ball there to Newlove. Lovely ball to Sullivan, great work, Sullivan in. Try in the corner. Good work from Hamilton there, kept the ball alive. Yes, Hamilton, the youngster, kept it alive. Good work from Jason Johnson, drove it through, slipped it inside, Hamilton come up with it, Hamilton went away, kept the ball alive, slipped it out on the left to Paul Newlove, and Swinton had been dragged in, Sullivan on his outside, and it was just a cakewalk in at the corner there, 44-22. Golding, can he slot it over? It's dropped short, 44-22 the score remains. Les Holiday, the Swinton coach, obviously giving 19 players here a run out, giving them all a chance of selection before next weekend's third round Challenge Cup tie. I think it's this tomorrow that the cup deadline register closes. Obviously Saints having problems with Jamie Olgenick's work permit. All red tape as it is. I mean, my word, they're giving the bloke a job here, 2 years job, contract, whatever, I think it's 2 years he's got. So, I mean, I can't see the problem, but problems there. Cup register closes, and then a week on Monday, the Challenge Cup draw for the big boys, the Super League lads, in the fourth round. And hopefully, as I say, favourably, a home tie against the Pie Eaters again. That'll do. Let's get them dumped early. We'll start with 13, that'll give him a chance. Turnover there, Rogers caught in possession. Hamilton taken down. Well, he was held. Well, I don't know how he brings a knock-on out of that. Hamilton turned in the tackle, wasn't put to earth. His momentum was stopped. Turned back, the ball went back, and the referee said it was a knock-on. They don't alter, do they? The Lions in possession. Jimmy Vicosa. Tommy Hodd, quick play the ball. Praying to Aller, hands in the air. Cleary. Perolini in with the tackle, along with Anderson. And Hammond on second row man Paul Barrow. Cleary offering the ball. Saints lay off him instead of getting in there and bouncing him down. Good running on the far side. Adams tries to slip it out. Newlove came between them. Saints have the possession. Anderson sidesteps, looking for support. He beats two, slips it to Aitchison. Aitchison offers the dummy. He's still driving his Aitchison. He wants the support now. He's taken down 20 metres short. Great running from the fullback. Anderson, but Anderson he was the man that created the gap. Saints keep it going, overlap on the left. It's going to be a run in here. Martin turns it back inside to Johnson. Johnson keeps it going to Golding. Saints should have got in there at the left-hand corner. It's now with Newlove. Newlove out to Sullivan. Back again. Basketball style. Saints keep the ball moving. He's held down metres short. Should have been no problem with that. It should have been in at the corner. But it was turned back inside. Golding puts it crossfield. Bounces off the Saints player's shoulder. Perolini tidies it up. Slips it back to Jason Johnson. Johnson going for the line. Anderson, the ball down. Is it all on? The referee comes up with a knock-on. Scrum down, head and feet to Saints. Well, Swinton must have knocked on. Golding coming off. Pickavance comes back on. Tommy Martin now will go to the scrum half berth. The referee penalises Swinton on Hammond and Knowles just pushing each other and tempers flirting a little. Been a very even-matched, even-tempered game, but obviously something being said and Hammond being spoken to by the referee, Mr. Alan Burke. The touch judge is on. The referee was right on the job. It's a penalty to the Saints. Hammond's going to be spoken to now. So whether something's gone on earlier. Andy Haig looking to be introduced, and probably for Carl Hammond, I would imagine. Yes, so Hammond being brought off immediately, and Andy Haig going on. Saints have the possession. Anderson took the dummy, drove it through. Pickavance, joint, reverse angle, Aitchison. Now with Hamilton. Clattered short there, 5 metres. Saints still had the possession. 44-22 they lead. Martin, lovely ball to Anderson, to Johnson. Johnson's in for the try. Easiest of try for Jason Johnson, but Martin and Anderson, who's had an excellent game this afternoon as Anderson, slipped it to Jason Johnson, in for the try. 6 minutes to the final hooter. bring up the 50, and he does. But don't forget, you Saints spectators, 2 new videos out. The Saints come marching on. A 2.5-hour historic video of the Saints. Excellent footage from 1930s, 1959 Championship final, much more available from the club shop. And also rugby's coming home. Spectators' eye view of back-to-back Wembley victories. Another about an hour-long tape. That excellent value. The historic one, $14.99. The rugby's coming home, $9.99. Get them at your club shop if you haven't already got them. Superb viewing. John Casey along the line. The Lions trailing 50 points to 22. A good run out for both sides. I'm sure Sean McRae will glean a lot from his side display, where he wants them to tighten up. And Les Holiday didn't relish the task of coming here to Nosey Road, talking to him before, but his lads have put some good touches together. Julian O'Neill, powerful runner. Breaks through Hamilton at dummy half. Joint, inside ball to Haig. Haig puts it back to Joint, out to Newlove, out to Sullivan. Sullivan comes back in field. Takes the tattle and unloads the ball. Anderson inside pass to Johnson, backing up as ever. In at the full-back berth is Jason Johnson. Now it's with Anderson. Aitchison tried to slip it out there to Hall. $4,700 not bad for a friendly. Well, Aitchison given the man of the match award today, but I think well, they've all worked hard. But Paul Anderson had an excellent game, I think, this afternoon. The Lions in with the possession, I should say. The dying minutes, 3 minutes remaining. Entertaining spectacle. It's nice to get, for us, obviously the lads, to get back in match practice. Nice for us to get back on the terraces, even though it is bitterly cold. Certainly a lot to be said for this summer rugby. There's no danger. Must be getting soft in my old age as Casey puts it through. Steve Hall takes it well, then he's clattered. Bit of a flop there from Jimmy Evans. Not as it matters as Perolini comes through there. Evans and Barrow and Wes Rogers come in, wrestle him to the ground. Pull his hat off as well. Joint the captain. Martin. Anderson again, breaks the tackle, still drives forward. They finally put him to earth. Along the line again, the Saints. Johnson, Haig, Perolini, couldn't take it. Aitchison with the tackle. Bryce Jones. Aitchison, Perolini, O'Neill. Put him down. McComas and Tommy Hodgkinson at the customary half-back, acting half-back position. In the last minute of normal time, the Lions looking to finish off with a flourish. Good handling. Barrow. Aitchison brings him down. Now it's with Hodgkinson. Inside there to Rogers. Now it's with Adams. Good run from Adams. Slips it back inside. The final try there. Longo, I think it is. Swinton finish off with a flourish in the last minute. Good handling, that's been a hallmark of the play this afternoon. There's no danger about that. They've scored some good tries. They've exposed the Saints' defence on numerous occasions. 50 points to 26 it stands at present, and this conversion to come. Casey pops it over, 50-28, there's the final hooter. So an entertaining game, if nothing else. 26-16 at half-time. Saints home the scoring with 2 tries in the space of a minute, with Brett Goldsmith and Anthony Sullivan in the 5th and 6th minute. Then in the 17th minute, Aitchison with a try, Golding converted it, and Saints were coasting comfortably at 40 points to 16. Then Stasiker hit back with a try and got injured in the process. Price Jones converted it, 40-22, and then tries from Sullivan and Jason Johnson. The latter goal by Martin made it 50-22 in the dying minutes, and then David Longo going under the sticks there as Swinton swept 50 yards upfield. Casey converted it. The final score here at Nosey Road in a pre-season friendly against the Swinton Lions. Saints 50 points, Swinton Lions 28. Be 3 weeks now before we're in the cup. Join us. You've been with Micron. Join us again.